absolutely. There is Longzhu Gaming, the team that can get ahead early but just can't seem to close for the life of them. And they've been absolutely, they win the DoA award for most puzzling team of the entire season because on paper, these guys look great. There's a good team in there somewhere. They just haven't been able to quite find it yet.
I like how the DoA award is given to the most confusing team.
It's one of my many awards. You know, I have an award for most confusing team.
No, I just think the DoA award that's the name of the most confusing team. We're going with that. Sorry, Najin won it last year.
Okay.
They won the DoA award.
It applies to my general state while casting League of Legends,
Exactly.
so I think that applies. Sure. DoA award for most confusing team. I don't get these guys. Explain it to me, Montecristo.
I love it. It's another T-shirt idea for me, DoA.
Yeah.
The longer games go, the more likely to throw. Like, goes with those who think buy a pink.
I like that one. I like that one. What if you just put make it like one of those anti-drug T-shirts from the '90s, like think, buy a pink.
No, I like those who think buy a
award.
pink.
You think so? You want to make it more sort of like a philosophy quote?
Exactly, because if you say think buy a pink, you're telling people to think. But if you
think
say
about buying a
those who think buy a pink, means that the smart people, the thinkers, are the ones who buy the pink.
And you want to be a smart thinking person.
I think it's more motivation.
I see.
Right? It's less commanding and more like, I would like to be a smart person and buy a pink for it.
So subtle.
Well, see, this is how you could tell I was an English major.
There you go. The subtle manipulation of the English major. Yeah. I see how it works.
Moments like these.
Ah, yes. Really put it to good use. Well,
Africa doing their ward clearing due diligence. Pink ward already in the pit. What is that ward skin?
Which one?
The ward skin of the pink ward in the pit.
I didn't see it. Oh, what?
Ah.
Oh, I don't know. It's looks like a dragon.
Is it?
Probably. Yeah, it's a dragon coming out of an egg. That's what it is. All right.
So
it's intimidated by the Baron right now.
That's horrible. So people killed baby dragons to clear wards?
Yeah, 5 shots to the head, man. That's what it takes.
Wow.
To kill that baby dragon.
Damn. That's some harsh
5 taps to the dome. Goodbye, baby dragon.
That's a harsh way to deal with the dragon infestation of Summoner's Rift.
It's like, welcome to the world. Tell people what you see and then die. That is a grim ward skin right there, man.
It's messed up. It's really messed up.
Yeah.
Riot supporting the killing of infant dragons.
Yeah. Baby killers. Saw it here first. We don't make this stuff up. We only report on what we see. But I would guess that Chaser overcommitted for a kill on Delira.
Really?
Yep,
Is that
that's
your
my
professional opinion?
official prediction as a professional League of Legends commentator.
I think you're probably accurate there.
All right.
Dr. DoA.
Thank you. Dr. DoA. Sounds like a puzzle game, I should bet.
Really? What kind of doctor would you be?
I don't know. I'd be one of those doctors that enhances people and makes super soldiers and stuff, you know?
Not cyborgs, super soldiers?
Maybe both. Super cyborgs. Why not? Well, Jason's like, oh yeah, I can't get out here. Whoops.
Well, he was like, oh, I've been chained.
Whoops. Yeah. I'd use it on myself though, so I would become a super cyborg.
How would you operate on yourself to add your cybernetic implants?
I would have great pain tolerance.
Wow, that's hardcore.
I know, right?
You know, sometimes you have to, in desperate situations, doctors do have to do self-surgery, but you would do self-surgery to implant yourself. Why not just get another doctor to do it for you?
Because I'm the only one who can do it. I'm the only one smart enough to pull it off.
Sounds awful.
Have you ever read Cyber Barons? Or what's it called?
Meta Barons.
Meta Barons, that's what I meant.
Damn it, DoA, you
I'm
messed
sorry.
it up.
It's been a while. I was trying to remember it.
Yeah, Meta Barons is great.
Yeah. There you go. I could be a Meta Baron. Totally. Those guys were hardcore, dude.
They were really hardcore.
Look it up. Nobody's as hardcore as the Meta Barons.
Yodorovsky really knew what hardcore was.
That's right. Don't even need a head to be a Meta Baron.
You don't, it's true.
It's impressive stuff.
too.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to go for this very risky pick composition? Against CJ, I could see it maybe working. You know, CJ, which has a very weak early game.
Maybe.
But that is, it's just bad.
You got Monte angry. Don't do that.
Doesn't make any sense. Top.
Yeah, pretty much. Ixu is coming back a little bit in the top lane, able to get some CS anyway. Not too bad. Could be worse. They could be out of alcohol. That'd be worse for Gragas. That'd be way worse. No beer. Oh no. Well, it's a wine skin, I guess. No wine.
It's a champagne bottle.
No champagne. Oh no.
Isn't that the worst, DoA? No champagne.
I'm not a big champagne fan, so no, I wouldn't be bothered by it.
Have you ever had really good champagne?
Probably not.
It's quite nice.
I'll stick with my scotch, like any good broadcaster would.
The occasional celebratory nice bottle of champagne is definitely a treat. But I agree, scotch is the everyday broadcaster's drink of choice. We can agree on that.
That's right. Drink responsibly.
Unlike Gragas.
That's right, not like Gragas.
And they took away Cho'Gath's wine on the splash art of the Gentleman Cho'Gath skin recently.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
He just doesn't have any glass now.
You have another...
They took away his pipe, too.
You have another champion that's based around consuming alcohol. Why would you do that? Ixu, why would you go up in lane and then have to use your flash? Well, flash is by Chaser, so it's great. That is so weird. I didn't know that. That's ridiculous.
So they took away Cho'Gath's pipe also. As
maybe
their Riot's war against smoking continues.
Maybe Cho'Gath's underage. He looks old. He's an old soul, but he's a little bit young when it comes to drinking and smoking.
He's really gentle boy, Cho'Gath.
No.
Especially
That's all we've got to talk about. Don't take that away from me, Montecristo.
We can talk about other things, like how Echo travels in space but not time.
Or Zillion kind of does the same thing.
Yeah, it's true.
He just goes faster. That's not... I mean, I can do that. I can, like, walk and then start running. That doesn't make me travel through time. But he's kind of old, so we just kind of humor him. You're like, okay, Zillion, you're traveling through time, man.
Technically, it does make times pass.
Oh!
Nice.
Stolen.
If you're running, it does make times pass slightly slower due to the theory of relativity.
I suppose. But that's not really, it's not really going to mean a lot, you know? Oh. Wah, wah. Okay, Rift Turtle's still going to go down. Duke just taking a little bit more damage from it. But they'll shoot it in its back eye. And they'll take the buff.
You slap it with an electric bat.
That's right. No mosquitoes are getting around Echo.
I think that's what he's got, right? An electric
bat.
bat.
Handle. Kind of looks like that. Maybe it's infused with time energy.
Space energy?
He doesn't actually swing it. He just teleports it to where he wants it to be, and it just like gets there so fast, you like get hit at light speed or something, you know?
That sounds really painful.
Does. Doesn't sound like something that one could survive.
No, I think that would make you like explode.
Probably.
Phase dive, excuse me. Whatever it's called.
Shift, dive, I don't know.
Arcane shift, phase dive, whatever.
You don't have the Olympic high shift, do you? No, it's a high dive. It's an Olympic phase dive.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, man, that sounds pretty cool.
It's way better than curling.
That's true. That's definitely true. Although I've never tried it. Maybe curling is really fun.
Do you like sweeping?
I like bowling, and it's kind of like slower, more methodical bowling, where people are helping the ball go to the right place.
What grade
sort
score?
of. I thought you didn't like it. Now you're changing your mind? Jeez. Flip-flopping. Never run for office, Monte.
So they say, flip-flopper. Changing my opinion on curling.
Waffle Cristo. Yep, we know.
I'd eat a Waffle Cristo.
Waffle Cristo? That sounds like your restaurant chain after casting doesn't quite pan out, you know? Come to Waffle Cristo. We have great brunch.
I'd be down. I'd start a brunch restaurant.
It's hard to get good waffles in Korea. Yeah.
Not if you're casting with me, DoA. I offer the best waffles.
Well, I'll be coming over tomorrow morning for some delicious waffles.
Not those kind of waffles.
Don't disappoint me. No, I meant, what?
I waffle the best. I think when you see the Lissandra Elise combination, you have a choice to make, DoA. That choice is play without TP and play with Cleanse as a mid laner, or play Gangplank, who has removed Scurvy.
I think Gangplank's a pretty easy choice here. He removes much more than Scurvy, though.
That's right. He removes tombs that are frozen.
Remove tombs. That sounds like an ability that a lot of people would like to have. Yeah.
Only if you're buried alive.
That's true. Or if you want to just get like a tomb out of an old pyramid to study it or something, you just remove it.
Yeah. You can probably find a lot of treasure that way.
True. Put it back later, of course.
I would.
Or a museum. It belongs in a museum.
I'd let a museum buy it from you, DoA. I agree. It does belong in a museum for a price.
You're like the guy that that Indiana Jones was fighting the entire time.
No, he was just going to keep it for himself or sell it to a private collector. I would sell it to a museum.
I don't know. I think early on he was.
I would sell it to a museum for a smaller price. Let's say about that.
You are so benevolent. Still gets caught. Doesn't matter. Someday helping score, pick up the kill there. Fly actually didn't even get the assist. Poor guy.
You put that barrel down for nothing.
That's right. Oh well.
Wasted all that gunpowder.
Yep. Well, Wolf manages to get a deep ward in. Throughout all this, looks like SK Telecom might want to turn around onto this dragon.
You mean an invisible baby dragon that is just hatched that is going to get murdered?
Yeah.
Ruthlessly.
That's the one.
It's such a cruelty.
I know. You put the baby dragon down in the dragon pit to watch the adult dragon murdered in front of it.
Or, alternatively, you put the baby dragon down in front of the dragon, then you go sweep the pit, and then you just kill its offspring.
Kill the baby dragon.
Right as it's born. It's awful.
Man, what does that word look like when it dies? I wonder. We'll see. I'm sure we'll see it at some point. Duking it out with someday. Can't help but say that every once in a while. It's just because of the guy's name. But
some of the power picks right now, even though Fly has played his own fair share of Azir, Echo now hitting the bands.
Echo. No, that was that one PlayStation game. That was Ico. My bad.
I thought it was Eco.
No, you're thinking of the dolphin.
Eco the dolphin.
Echo the dolphin? No, that was Echo actually, wasn't it?
Good old Eco the dolphin.
They need like a Doc Brown Zillion skin, you know, where it's got like the clock from the first movie on his back, and when he like speeds people up, they leave like trails of fire, like the DeLorean does.
Save the clock tower. That's what his quote could be.
Yeah, that's right. Save the clock tower. That'd be sick, man. He lives in a clock tower, you know.
Does he?
In the lore.
Why does he have a clock on his back then?
I don't know. He's really bad at telling the time.
What is it? What use is that clock on his back? He can't even see it.
Maybe he just counts the seconds because it's so big. It's very loud. It's easy to hear.
That'd be really annoying to have a giant clock on your back.
He wants everybody else who follows behind him to know what time it is. They're like, oh man, we're behind this like slow old dude. It's taken like, let me see. Let me look at the back. Yeah, it's taken like an hour to walk behind him because he's so slow. You know, if I was a Rift Herald, Monty, I would just give people my buff if they ask politely, because it's not like as a Rift Herald I ever use that buff. So why die for it? Why not just give it away?
What if your buff was in your blood or something like that? It's just an organ that is inside the Rift Herald that you can't give up without surgery. And I don't see Dr. Shen around, so.
So he can't do it without killing the Rift Herald. Oh, that's grim, man.
I mean, Baron is really not even that scary. Can you? Baron actually rarely kills anybody in League of Legends. Do you know how many times Baron is killed for each person that Baron kills?
A lot of his victims come from solo queue. I think that's where he is fed the most.
Baron feasts on solo queue players?
I think so.
Bronze is just a Baron feast?
He feasts on the blood of noobs. That's right. I'm sure there's like a Baron kill montage video out there. Oh, engage on the score.
Somebody just starting to push out right now.
You know that hippos are one of the most dangerous animals.
But you have to go up to them, really, for them to be dangerous.
Oh, no. They'll come to you sometimes.
Out of water?
I've heard. You like, make fun of them from the shore? Like, hey, hippo.
Well, when I'm
way more afraid of lions.
When I was in Africa and I saw hippos, I I didn't have that problem, but I was also not mocking the hit.
You didn't mock. That's smart. See, if you would have done that, they would have come after you. Like, what? What's dangerous in lines? I'll just show this guy.
They seem pretty happy just chilling out in the water to me.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. Before they pounce.
They are very dangerous, though. You're right. They have tusks, teeth that are like the size of beer bottles. So don't really want to go near them.
I wouldn't either. Don't really want to go near Fly at this point either. He will put bombs on your head. Which just doesn't look like fun.
I wouldn't want a bomb in my head, though.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Bomb on the head. Yep. Wow, those bombs are starting to do damage, too. Wow, Score's not afraid of that spider.
생성까지 30초 남았습니다.
Not like Widowmaker in video.
He's gonna crush that crush spider.
I used to be afraid of spiders.
It's a very accurate impression.
That accent, man, I don't know. What's it? If he wasn't, he's like mom today, something like that. Lonely. Wow, I feel bad for that guy. He's just wearing it right on his shirt there. He's a lonely person.
Well, nobody go talk to him then.
Yeah. Fly. Uh-oh. Ouch. Trying to get away, and he should with the E. Yep.
Score there for the heal, too, just as a little bit of insurance.
Yep. A little bit of insurance.
Insurance? Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Great advertisement, DoA. All right, Insurance, time for you to sponsor champions now.
Isn't her heal the E?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's
I know.
where it came from. Yeah. And we do require that sponsorship now. Yeah. We've done the work. Now just pay us. That's how it works, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. You just throw it out there, and then they're obligated to sponsor
If you talk about a company in a positive light, they have to pay you.
Wouldn't that be nice, DoA?
That's right. Maybe if I talk about Chipotle, it'll compel them to open one in Korea. I wish it worked like that.
I don't. There's better burritos in Korea already, DoA.
Yeah, but they're not quite the same.
Yeah, they're better.
No, that's not what I meant. It's got its own charm. But just to kind of go over what the ramifications of this match are, too, nothing for Jin Air. They will not move out of 4th place, even if they lose 0-2. Longzhu has a chance to move up to number 7 from number 8, rather, but...
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
Oh, they would tie with CJ, however... Wait, I'm totally... What?
No. Longzhu is, Longzhu is at a point right now... Yes, oh, sorry, DoA, you're right.
Ah, well, see, what are you doing to me?
Sorry, you're
I'm right. I said Longzhu would move up to 7th if they win, which is true.
But it doesn't have any ramification on anything at all because they're not going to be in promotion regardless. Yes, you're right, DoA,
What are you trying to do to me, Monte?
Trolling you, man.
Jeez. Well, we're into picks and bans now. Trundle's eating wards. Does not seem too tasty. Especially if it's like that Draven's head ward. I don't know. Wouldn't want to eat that.
How about the baby dragon ward? Would you eat that?
Well, it's better than Draven's like greasy hair. Given the choice, I'd take the baby dragon.
You'd rather eat a baby dragon than be a cannibal?
Yeah, totally. I'll admit that. Sure.
What if dragon meat tastes awful?
Oh, well, then I would just rather not eat either one.
Would you rather eat a baby dragon that tastes like the worst thing you've ever tasted, or eat Draven's head and be a cannibal dog?
Yeah, well, the issue is that like Draven's hair
clearly
has a lot of product in it. I don't want to put that.
You don't have to eat the hair.
Oh, just the
face meat.
Huh. That's a tough call. I don't know.
I'd eat Draven's head.
Has he shaved? yeah, I think I'd lean that direction. Yeah. All right, Jin Air trying to stop this bear. I like the ice synergy between Ashe and Braum, though.
Do you?
I do.
What do you like about it?
That they both use ice things. That's the idea.
No counter synergy. No Ashe Annie-Lane, the ice and fire.
Fire and ice.
Making a lukewarm pool of water.
Could work too. Yep.
No, it can't. Just makes one person trying to heat you up. The other one's trying to cool you down.
It totally can
Just
work.
makes you comfortable.
It can totally work. Haven't you ever played Chrono Trigger? You have like dual techs and things like that. You can combine ice and fire. Sure, why not? I think it works fine.
So you like any combination of support and AD carry then?
Yes, yes, basically that's true. Uh-oh, but Expression handling him really well so far. He comes winged though. Gets spotted by a turret.
By a ward.
By a ward, whatever. Same thing. No, it's not. But either way, the gank won't happen.
Yeah, Captain Jack.
Like we said, the brain starts to turn off at this point.
Yes, it does.
They're going basically double the length of any other sports broadcast in the world.
People say casting esports is easy.
Yeah, sure, man.
Most people only have to. Most sportscasters are limited to about 3 hours of broadcast.
Yeah.
And they also get a break because there's like halftime where other people talk and stuff.
Yeah.
Just you and me, DoA.
Yep, that's it.
For double the length of a normal sports broadcast.
Ad-libbing for 6 hours. It's easy.
And the best part is, if you make one mistake, everybody gets super mad.
That's true, yep. Wow. Super filled with spears.
Is that what you like to see?
I don't know. You just asked me if I like to see things filled with spears. I don't know how to answer that. Like, it's another person. No, probably not.
I like to see jars filled with spears and pickles.
Oh, yeah, pickle spears. Those are good. I can get behind those spears. Delicious pickle spears. You don't really see many good pickles in Korea. Like that, you know?
Besides pickled cabbage.
Right. I mean, they pickle a lot of things, but not pickles in the way
not
that
cucumbers.
We're used to them. Yeah. Not dill or sweet.
No sweet pickles. Those are gross.
Oh, they're not bad. Come on.
They're bad.
Not. Not. I just like 90s come back to there.
I have no response.
I know. The pilot with no more potions. Pier with just one biscuit.
Just one biscuit.
Just one biscuit. That's right. That's the name of my country music album that I released back a few years ago. So,
what was your favorite single up Just One Biscuit?
I don't know. Action bot lane. That's the name of it. There you go. That was terrible. Flash used by Che. He got exhausted. He'll make it out. Don't read into that, please. You asked. I blame Monte entirely.
Which one was it? Was it I Don't Know or Action in the Bot Lane?
I don't know, of course. Of course. It comes winged. But the low health members of Longju are already backing off. I don't even like country music.
Oh, come on.
Oh, winged is right there. And actually, Longju stuck around.
And you should like country music, DoA, because...
Ugh.
No.
Okay.
Classic country music is great.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but...
Modern country music is terrible. I will agree with you on that one, but come on, dude. Like Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash.
Well, see, that's the thing is I grew up with old country music and like old bluegrass music. Like that's the music my family would play.
Is that the music of your people?
It is. It is, but modern country, it's terrible.
Yeah, so you do like country music. Great.
Yeah, but see, if I say that, people assume I'm talking about like Shania Twain or something, and then I want to jump off a building. So you got to be careful, you know?
If it's about pickup trucks and beer, I don't want to listen to it.
I know. Or about getting rowdy, please. You don't get rowdy. Not since high school.
Yeah. Classic country music is amazing.
Yes, it's very good. Although I'm much more of a bluegrass person myself. But see, I always thought of bluegrass as sort of the punk rock version of country music, because it was just basically country sped up.
I always thought of it as the hillbilly version of Irish music.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can make an argument for that too.
I can, and I will.
Either way, it's great.
It is great. Either way, it is great. I agree.
No. Family gatherings, everyone Played bluegrass music. I did too. Good times.
I think you should record a YouTube video of you playing bluegrass music and show everybody your bluegrass roots.
Well, next time I have a big family get together, maybe I will.
No, just you. Just you. I believe in you.
It doesn't work with just me, no.
It's true. It doesn't.
No, you can't do that with just one instrument.
Time for a family Skype session.
There you go. Yeah. This latency is great for live music. Meanwhile, in the bot lane. Oh, never mind. Meanwhile, in the bot lane. Jay is causing quite a ruckus. Uh-oh.
Not like those country songs, though.
Nope. He's getting rowdy.
Jay's getting rowdy.
That's what they call him, Rowdy Che. That's his nickname here in Korea, I believe. Oh.
When he's not playing League of Legends, he drinks beer in his pickup truck and
Square dances.
Looks for dates on Farmers Only.
Yeah. You ever think that square dancing is just dancing for people that can't, that want to get into the Irish step dancing but just don't have the talent?
It's more line dancing that's the case.
Yeah, that's true. Well, any sort of dancing in the shape with flat edges. Square line, whatever.
Geometrical dancing, just totally out.
That's right.
Actually,
no cube dancing.
As somebody from Colorado, I like to go to cowboy bars and watch them line dance. It's actually really fun to watch.
Do you really? You like to achy breaky heart it?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, Valkyrie dodges the Astro.